Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. It's Wednesday, middle of the week for most of you. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. We had lots of fun yesterday with EverQuest, but today we are back with Manor Lords. Going to, try and mix it up a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go back to the town that we started last time. Last time we played this, I think was early last week, but actually been a little while. But yeah, want to progress our town. What we did last time, we started a new gameplay with no AI adversary, but with bandits and raiders. So we are still going to have to defend our town against that, but we don't have to worry about the other lord trying to conquer us. But that should still offer a fair amount of challenge, and the goal really is to develop the town, make it as big as possible and as prosperous as possible. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, that's the idea. It's actually been a little while since I played Manor Lords. Well, little while as in 1 week. How's everybody doing today? I hope work is, hope work is treating you well, those of you who are working today, which is probably most of you. So last time we played, started on May 7th. Forget that Manor Lord has a tendency to steal my mouse. There you go. So then, that's where we were. That's right, we had just claimed this, but we haven't settled it yet. I think that's what we were going to do. It's coming back to me now. So here we are. Oh yeah, we had our couple of orchards. Our little town was actually doing pretty well here. But yeah, I think this town has quite... Yeah, this one is a farming. Definitely a farming town. Which is what we started on. Bandits, yes we do. We're gonna have to take care of them. Which we can do with our retinue. We are already out here. I think we might have left them there all winter. They're probably not too happy with me, but it's fine. So yeah, we're in March, so this is actually the time where we want to settle this. We have lots of wild animals, quite a lot of stone. I guess our town will have to be in this area. We don't really have any farming ability here, I think. Well, barely. Probably not going to use it much. That's not really the reason why we wanted to settle this. So the best spot really is going to be down here. For our town. So let's go. Settlers camp. Put it right here. There we go. So as usual, the first things we do, the granary. So we don't want to lose all those supplies. A granary and a storehouse. That's the first thing we build. Some shields, spears. We have two groups of spearmen. We can now actually start using archers because reportedly the dev has fixed the damage. From what I've been seeing online, it still needs to be upped a little bit, but it's definitely level now that archers are becoming useful. Do we have a cobbler in here? We have two breweries. Yeah, there's a cobbler, tailor, smith, joiner. Smith is making spears, which is fine. Perfect. One person in here. Can't even put two, just to speed up the process of picking up those supplies. The only thing is that we're pretty far from that animal deposit over there. It's fine. This might not be permanent either. We might end up moving those buildings eventually. Troops are still a fair distance from the second blacksmith.
Step right up, let's say. Get your daily dose of greens, healthy and hearty. Berries, so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bushel.
I think we just upgraded the house, that's what we did.
Berries, bursting with flavour, fit for a king.
Somebody in here as well. Next, we need to get some wood.
Summer's coming soon.
we're repairing this, I want to check where's. Oh, there's loads of water here. Perfect. Ideal spot for our house, for our town.
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
This will be adequate location for our village center. This is King's Road, so how kind of stuck with it. I cannot delete it, so might as well use it. This one.
Soon the beating sun.
And now need the road this way. It's a little bit steep, but it should be buildable. I'm going to follow the terrain, kind of. I'm going over here. Oh, they're just about to get into the fight.
You maggot!
Oh yeah, is Mr. Pinkman still here? Yep, there he is. That guy got wrecked. We can set up a market. I don't know if it will work with this. No. So we kind of have to. Oh, again, that's 4. Okay, so we cannot have more than 4 points. So we are going to do something like it. Let's just go one side for now. Yeah, we can expand a bit here. It's will do. We don't need all these people now. This is gonna be built soon.
Come on, laddie, come on. think the window should go over there.
Did he go to Zoya or did he go here? Oh, no, he went here. Perfect. Excellent. That will come in handy. These men can return. Might actually remove this road and instead the one that goes like this and like this. Well, we're gonna put our church here and our tavern more or less in the same area. Alright, we have a lot of timber, so let's build up those houses. We can start with a couple of larger plots. Some vegetable gardens here, then more regular sized plots here. This is 5 plots for our 5 families. I'm gonna add one more. Let's add one more. To expand. After that, our next step will be to get that food production going. We have food for a while, so just no rush. Because we used quite a lot of our treasury to settle the town, so we started with loads of resources. Feels like winter is long this year. This is fallow, this is barley, this is wheat, and this is fallow. We have 2 fallows and 2 wheat. I mean 1 wheat and 1 barley. 2 fallows. We could do flax. Do we have any flax? We have loads of clothes, so we don't really need it. Quite a bit of linen as well. can leave this one alone for now. It's kind of managing itself at this point. This here is where our attention is most needed. Although for now they're just building up the plots, but still. Oh, there they are, they've arrived. Now I'm getting some bows. It's going to take a while before we have enough for a regiment. I'd like to get these first. We put somebody in here. Yes. There we go. Only one family is homeless. There we go. We won't spend our development point just yet. Now, next thing we want to do is get that hunting lodge going. Too steep. Yeah, it is kind of steep, isn't it? So, the best we can do is here. That I remember was a road we had already built prior to settling here. We're good with houses for now. Also want to get the berries as well. Well, they're growing. Too steep. I don't think there's gonna be a problem on this town. Well, the area where we have actually planned to build is fairly flat, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, this is very much on an incline. Up here is pretty flat as well. There we go. Now we only need to wait for the homelessness penalty to wear off, which can take a few months. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. He's not being permanent. I might actually want to move them closer to the market. Maybe even up here, because we're going to have our both of our food collections are relatively close to this area. So it might be worth it to move them up here. There we go. Oh boy, here we go, raiders. Where are they? They are pretty far. I think they will be. And they will be targeting Goldorf first. So we can either fight them with our own men, or we can hire some mercenaries. Ideally, we want to intercept them before they get to the town. So let's see what our options are. With these guys, so Evenruth or Aikenhose are best bets. Kind of the opposite of where we would want them to be. That third one is not great. It's an emerald as well. There's 3 groups of 18, so our own men can take it. So we're gonna rally them. We will do the work ourselves. We are going to send them over here.
Forward!
Pretty sure we'll be here before the raiders are. 33 warbows, it's almost a full so maybe we can get archery militia going. Get them here. Perfect, we are a new granary, so we can destroy this. Line right down here. I think they're on the incline to perfect, so this is actually very good. I'll be able to shoot over our other men here. Literally over their heads. Here they come. There's Mr. Pinkman back here. sure where this one's going, because you literally have nothing to gain over there. Everything's here. Speaking of which, this can go. Here they come. Are we going to try and like circumvent Spear Militia to attack the archers or something like that?
Your orders.
Here they go. Alright, that was it for the raiders. Send the boys home.
Quickly. Men. Heavy infantry. Fire. Men. Fire. Fire.
We lost a few men here though. We don't even have a church to bury those people. We can at least corpse pit. Let's put it here. Oh well, we do have to pick it up from here. Where's our... them out for now and start burying these bodies. Although we kind of do need people in the storehouse still. Granary we can probably do without. And now there's a new bandit camp. These can all go, and we're going to use our retinue to deal with that camp. Where did the corpses go? Don't think we already buried all of them. Did we? Maybe we did. It doesn't say we have bodies to bury, so here. Put our men in here. At least our militia is full. Now really just gotta wait for the approval to go up so we can start getting some population, some immigrants. What we want to build too is early is trading post, since we already have some regional wealth here, so we want to take advantage of it. Here they come. It's a night battle.
Bastard! Come on, lad! Take no prisoners!
Hi, brigands.
Yes, sire!
Yeah, trouble was up, so we should start seeing immigrants soon.
My liege! Advance!
We can unstaff this. Since our berries deposit is exhausted, what we need now is a woodcutter. Because our people are going to need some firewood sooner than later. Put it right here. Done of it. There will be a few months again before the homelessness penalty is no longer applied, because even once the way it works is even once you solve the problem, it would, you don't lose a penalty immediately. People are still upset about having spent a month living in tents or whatever, however long it was. So it will take a few months for that penalty to gradually decrease until it's gone. So we're going to have to deal with that for a few months still. But should go back up pretty quickly. Basically, each time we get into a new month, the penalty would be reapplied and then decrease again until it's gone. That will be reapplied, but with a smaller number until it's down to 0. Next thing we'll need is clothing. We have hides already, so we'll build a tannery. This will put it here, close to the storehouse. And somewhat away from the houses. Currently it doesn't matter, but eventually the dev wants to add stuff like that smells. So like certain industries like tannery will give off a bad smell so that people won't want to live near it. Tired today. Did not sleep as long as I would have wanted to. I actually went to sleep pretty late. Fuel should be good. Getting there. We're good on food still. We are not getting vegetables yet, which is a bit unfortunate. Because they should be harvesting. And unlike farming, you cannot force them to harvest early. But at least we have enough meat and berries to last a while. So it's not really a worry. So flax, wheat, fallow, and barley. Oh, excellent. We have a new family moving in, which means we can add at least one blood. Let's go with 2. How are we on timbers? Fine. Let's put that extra person here. stock up on meat and hides. We should get a new a new ox as well. Logistics. Yes, here in the middle. Actually, a pretty good spot for that. Can't really be used for anything else, so might as well. I don't think there's room for another one though. This one here as well, of course.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Our men should have arrived. Perfect. Can be dismissed. The cool thing with retinue is that even though they are not technically part of the village economy, like they don't have homes and they don't have jobs. Their only job is to fight. But while they're not fighting, they will still go around and help carry stuff, that sort of thing. So they do actually help a bit, make the town more efficient.
Why?
Which means that if you can fill a big retinue, then it also helps your economy in a way. How's it going back here? One more log. moody. Oh, we got a little bit of vegetables now. Finally. Not a whole lot. Oh, well, actually, that's a decent number, considering. Now we no longer need that person. Oh, perfect, it's already off. I think we can take that person off the meat as well. We're going to need them at the tannery anyway. What's built.
Come on, people, get to work.
That's for a second. So now we have spots for 2 more families, and I think these can be expanded as well. Ah, perfect. We get our new. So let's order Nox. The next step will be planks. We have some timber already. I like to place the saw pit close to the either close to the logging camp or close to the hitching posts, because they will need an ox to carry logs to the saw pit anyway. There's that extra one of these extra families. Go ahead and expand these. It will also help them take care of those vegetables more effectively. One thing they did, because there was a patch not too long ago, about a week ago maybe, and one thing they did, they extended the storage for soppets, so instead of only being able to house have one log in its inventory, you can now carry 5 logs. So we shouldn't constantly get that message where the storage is full, and at the same time it means that it will be more efficient, because instead of making planks, waiting for a log, making planks, waiting for a log, making planks, now we can have like 3, 4, 5 logs in inventory, so they continue to work as the logs are being carried to the soppet. So it won't spend nearly as much time being idle, which was a bit of a problem. Alright, leather's got good. So clothing's good. Food variety is decent. Only this one house over there that only has 2 options. It doesn't have bread, which makes sense because we're always out of this stuff. But we should be getting meat, though we don't really have a lot of meat either in here, at least. We do have loads of meat in here though. That's something I have not yet completely figured out. How the number of how the items in inventory are calculated for when they go into the market. Like, why? Well, we have plenty of meat here, so why do we only have 3 here? I kind of figure that the number we have here determines the number of homes that will get that item, but meat should be doing a lot better considering the number we have. So I'm not sure what gives. Maybe we need another vendor. I don't know if that's what it is. They aren't making any stall at the moment, unless there's one that's being built, but I don't think so. Where else? Where else? Tanner. Firewood. Food stall. Who's working here? The hunter. It's the hunter who's working here. So this person here doesn't really do anything. Oh, well, there's one that came in.
This is heavier than it looks.
This should be built. It is. So now then we can build another hitching post. We have the means to anyway, so as well. And we have an extra family. Perfect. I'm gonna put them over here, and maybe we'll open a new stall, which will mean more meat. See, now it's I have no idea how this works. I've been playing a while, but I still can't figure it out what the mechanics are for the number of items in the market as opposed compared to the number of items in inventory. Provide space for the assigned families to set up their stalls and distribute their produce to the brewery plots. A healthy supply and demand ratio of goods is needed to fulfill residential requirements. Keep roll high. I get that, but that doesn't really help. And I don't think contributions. There comes the Lenmore Symphony. I don't know if you can hear it. I sure can. What I'd like to do is assign an ox here, so that ox will only carry logs from the logging camp to the saw pit. It will not do anything else. This helps it being more effective. Efficient, not effective. hear an ox, but I'm not sure where it is. This one here. Oh, there it is. Oh, never mind, that was somebody else. I don't know if we have an invisible box. There is a niching post here. We should be starting to get some blanks soon. I think we'll need to put some one back on the logging camp, so we are slowly running out of timber. Since that doesn't seem to help much, I'll take that person off. And back here. Early on, there's quite a lot of micromanaging to do with labor, especially as the town grows and you start having more people available. It's not nearly as much of an issue. We have loads of supplies, which is great. We need, I think, 15 for the church. 20 actually. Alright, how are things going here? loads of food, but only really one kind. Ooh, yeah, that's not great. Ooh, we are kind of in a poor house as well. Ooh, a lot of stone, a lot of roof tiles. We have loads of commodities, so surely we can sell something. We're exporting stones. We are exporting or importing planks, depending. We are exporting shoes, so that's perfect. We have a route for it. We could be exporting clothes as well. Guess we don't have any ale. We don't. Should have plenty of weapons. Yeah, let's export some spears and keep 36 in inventory. Should be able to do the same with the shields and also with the bows and such. That should give us a little boost there. Then we'll be able to import some food, at least the can that we're not really producing. Specifically meat. We are producing it, but not nearly enough, which is one thing that I am probably going to do here, because we have a rich deposit. So if we can boost meat production here, we can sell it and buy it here. And try trade routes going between our two settlements. But we need a few more people to do this. Alright, we got enough planks, so let's get the church going. We're gonna build it next to the market. It's not exactly even, but it's fine. It's or straight, better. So we are still getting that homelessness penalty, but only 2, and we're more than making up for it with everything else. Fuel is slow, but not really. I think we can actually already go ahead and build a trading post, which we can build up here, close to the storehouse and the granary. We will have an extra family soon enough to take care of it. How are things here? Nothing has really moved. New ox. Bandits? Where are they? Oh, they're right here. What? Alright, let's see. We have still bits. Muscle hole of statin. Statin's here, still bits here. Yeah, actually, not too far. It's a bit of a waste to use mercenaries to take care of bandit camps, but if they're cheap, it's fine. This one.
Stand and fight!
We are really getting short on timber. We're 14 actually. So there's 5 here. Okay, so this is actually really a surplus. So timber for these 2 buildings at least is already in stock. So we don't actually have to worry about it. We definitely want to produce more. All these are coming. I will go grab myself a snack, so bear with me. Alright, got toast on the way. Well, these guys are almost here. Except they're not really going where I need them to go. Need you over here, please.
March!
So we got an extra family. Let's put them in the logging camp. This is what we need the most of at the moment. This is going good. This is still being built. It's gonna take a while probably. Especially since I'm the slowest beast. At the slowest speed. Alright. We should sally fort soon. There they are.
My lord, your order. My liege.
Those bandits won't know where to hit them. There we go. Grab the camp. Oh, wrong camp. The bandit camp. Alright, made myself a sandwich. Grab this. And now they can go. You don't need it anymore. And can add a couple of plots probably. Oh, these are still being built, so probably refrain from starting another construction project until both the church and the trading post are complete. At least we're making some money here. Let's see. You're importing meat. Clearly not nearly enough. Berries about the same. Vegetables, we should be making more of them. Well, we have a few plots. We are having apples soon, so there's that. Are we trading these properly? Seems to be. Maybe we can trade some bows as well. 850, let's go. Export, and we're going to keep enough for a regiment. outpost is underway. Here we go. New family. As a matter of fact, we will need them for the trading post. So it recently dawned on me that bull and an ox is in fact exactly the same animal, and the only difference from what I recently learned is that the ox is a bull that was castrated, so it's more docile and not as aggressive, while the bull is much more aggressive, and those used in corridas and stuff like that, and used to reproduce, obviously, because the ox cannot. No, I knew that both words referred to a male cow, but for some reason it didn't click. It didn't click that it was the same animal The only difference is that the ox was fixed.
Gets rainy like this and the wife will get out of bed. That head right kind of maybe screaming all the time. You all know what that
Sure, still has quite a bit of work on to do on it. It's almost full. It's the firewood. Come on, peoples. Get it done. There we go.
Let's go, people.
Alright, so we have quite a lot of meat, so we exported meat. Let's keep 35 for now, I guess. Anything else? We don't really have any extras. I think we can sell leather, kind of. Weapons, we literally don't have any. We do have a good amount of wealth. Alright, let's give them some backyard activities. Namely, chickens. We also need more burgage plots because they are all full. Let's see. Yes. Go like this. Yeah, like this. Guess this can go like this as well. We can build some housing. Not too large, but I want them to have at least a little backyard for a coop or something. This spot needs to be built as well. It's not quite large enough for 2 plots. Although it should not enough, but something we ought of timber. Fair enough. How are we doing back here? Still no meat. I thought that they would but by now. I think we'll set up a trade route to make sure that there is at least somebody coming to drop it off. Be a bit more reliable. Apple trees are growing. Barley and wheat. We never actually put somebody on the berries again, have we? Gonna have to wait until we have more people who can put in those industries. So it's full. It's probably full of logs. Oh no, sorry, he's legitimately full. Okay. Pause it. That gives us an extra person, which we can put here. the way that the music changed pretty abruptly. Kind of wondering if something broke. Oh, the church is done. Perfect. I'm pretty good on firewood. I can take that person away for now. Oh, this timber is getting better as well. Just gonna build those plots and get some more people. So since my other town is really the farming town, I will probably make Waldorf here more of a trading and an industry hub, which means trading will become less important here, if only except for, you know, sending the resources back to Waldorf. Probably want to build another farming house here. And a few more fields. You have a lot of dyes as well. Those can be sold. I mean, of course they can be sold, but if you can actually make some money with them. Sport, you don't even need a trade route by the looks of it. It's not worth that much though. Still worth trying to sell, I think. Oh, we got some at least. Some meat, I mean. things are being built. I'm getting quite a few vegetables as well. Not quite enough to sell though. Definitely enough for our needs. What we can do, we can buy bread. Let's import, I don't know, 50. The same with ale. I know we don't have a tavern yet, but eventually we will. And they here should be selling it. We don't actually have any ale though. Do we have any malt? Neither. I'll go ahead and build that other farm, especially barley. Barley's, well, you can have one field that would probably produce adequately. The other ones would be alright, I suppose. Put another one farmhouse here, and then we can have these as well. These we make do. Where else do we have barley? Here's kind of far. I think this area is definitely best. So let's build a farmhouse. Oh, we can, because we have these. Not house. Well, can. But alright, let's move these. going to pick up these. We can delete this road. We don't really need it anymore. We can make it a bit more straighter. Then we can have our farmhouse. A little piece of road here as well. Oh, it's. Why can I not? Okay, whatever, I guess. Alright, next thing we should build here actually is the manor. Go ahead, where am I gonna put this? Should be uphill. Not a whole lot of options. I put it here by the main road.
Get to work!
We don't need to build the walls and such yet. Leather quite good actually. I'm going to raid a couple of those houses. Hello two. Hello two. One will make shoes. The other one, not yet. Are we exporting bread here? We are, perfect. I need to keep it so low though. Let's put 50 here. If you tell your workers to only trade between the regions on the map, then ignore trade. Oh, okay, I see. Maybe that will actually help.
Berries, berries, bursting with flavour and fit for a king.
Come on.
I love the music in this game. Oh, this is not right. This is where you. Okay. Well, like, wait, those numbers don't make any sense. Boy, I'm tired. Alright. Got the farmhouse. Yeah, I don't want to waste this, so I'm gonna build the farmhouse here. Come on, game. Thank you. And then sure. Wait, 6. Might be a bit big, but we'll see. Rotation. Next, we want wheat here. Actually, we want barley here. Wheat here. And this one will be fallow.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
We have somebody here? Yes, we do. We could have more. Our berries. We don't have that many. Let's add somebody. Meat. 12, 15. Add a couple of people in the trading post because since we'll be focusing on the trade.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
I don't know, my man, that's your job. I want to rebuild the malt house in here as well, since I deleted it. You should be starting to be seeing apples from here. Those trees are pretty much grown, or grown enough at least. Not all of them, still. No vegetable either. We're having trouble here with food production, which should not be a problem because this is the farming town. These are not being used. A bit too small for vegetables though. We can set them up with chicken coops.
These things do happen from time to time.
Oh, because it's a Fletcher, that's why.
Vegetables so fresh, you'll swear they was picked this very morning.
this will do for now.
Vegetables so fresh. Come on, laddie. Come on.
Nice work. Does that route look straight to you? Or does it have a certain jaunty angle?
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
So yes, hello, welcome to the stream. I see you there, Marky. I've not got my hands on the game yet, but it looks great. How do you feel about the game? Where are you from? I am from Canada. I'm French Canadian, which is why I have an accent. I really love the game. I was really looking forward to it. Before it came out, I was watching it for a few years actually. So when the announcement was made that it was coming early access in April, I was really hyped. I really love it. Of course, it's early access. There are a lot of features that are still missing, a lot of things that are still being worked on. So it's not a finished game. It doesn't feel like a finished game. But the things that are there are really good. The game feels great. The features that are in the game, for the most part, work really well. The construction is nice. One of the things that I really liked is how that you could build your road pretty much any way you want. So you can have a grid, or you can have the opposite of a grid, if that's what you want. There is a little bit of military in the game, which works quite well actually. Like right now I'm building my manor in this town. This is actually my second town. My main town is here. As you can see, it's bigger. The marketplace is pretty big as well. Got my fields going on here. These are fallow because I just built them, and I'm still building in my second farmhouse. But yeah, it's really definitely a good game, good city builder, and the military aspects of it are really well done as well. Even if they feel kind of small in that it's not total war. You're not going to field armies of hundreds of people. But I do have my militia, my retinue here, archers, my spear. And I think that is cool about the military in these games, that unless other strategy game where you have your people who are building things, tending your field, stuff like that, and then besides that, you usually have your military, which is completely separate. Not in this game. In this game it is militia. that you're fielding to defend your settlements from bandits and such, which means the people that you're fielding, when you field your militia, your rally union to send them somewhere, the people forming your militia are the same people that are currently tending your fields, building your things. So the people that you lose during battle are people that will no longer be available to work in your town. That makes war something that you really need to be careful about, and you can't just go send your people to fight willy-nilly. But you also have mercenaries, which you can buy if you're rich enough. And as yeah, plenty rich enough, I have tons of money. So if I'm like clearing bandit camps, I don't think there is any right now. So you're pretty clear of bandits at the moment. Usually I will use my retinue to deal with bandits, but when raiders are attacking, I will use mercenaries rather than using my people. Mercenaries, of course, it doesn't matter if they die. You don't lose anyone from your town when you use mercenaries. All it costs you is money. So it's a good trade. But yeah, I'm currently doing an economic map. The way it works, the default game, you have an enemy lord that you have to deal with, but you can also set the game where it's not technically sandbox, but well, you can make it a sandbox if you want, but I mean the way I set it, it's an economic mission. So there's no enemy lord, but there are bandits and raiders that I have to defend with. So I started in this town here, and it's got quite a bit of pretty good fertility for wheat, barley, for other things. So this is going to be turning into my farming town, while my second town here doesn't have much in terms of fertility. As you can see, it's definitely not great. You want closer to green naturally, and those pluses and minuses give you an idea of where how the fertility is. So this will be my industry trade hub. That's finished. Perfect. Let's put those people in here. Actually, I will also take the time to upgrade it with the plow. So my farming town paradoxically is having some food issues, mainly because the population is higher. So that's what I'm working on fixing right now. I have my orchards, so at the end of this year we should be having apples, which will definitely help. We're importing meat, but doesn't seem to be very effective, unfortunately. But the market still has a fair amount of food in it, so I'm not too worried. But I would definitely like to produce a bit more. But the way I have set it up, at least in theory, this town here is buying meat and selling bread. And my other town over there does the exact opposite. It's selling meat and buying bread. So, principle, if all goes well, they should trade between each other. Seems to be working, because there's bread in here where there would normally not be. It's the meat coming here that doesn't seem to be coming as fast as I would like. According 50, and we're definitely nowhere near 50. But there is meat in the market, so maybe that's why. There's a little bit of meat here, so it's definitely trading. Maybe I just need more people in the trading post. This game really is all about labor. You can can do whatever you like. The game, the mechanics of the game are not difficult. Problem is that you will always need more people to run your industries. But the other problem with that is that the more people you have, the more they need to function. They need more food, they need more everything. So you bring in more people to produce more food, but those new people eat more food. So it's kind of a double whammy. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's my church in my main town. Game is really pretty, that's another thing. Look at these houses. Night sky, you have day-night cycle, which is only cosmetic, and you can turn it off if you want. If you don't want it, where is it? Can't get it. There it is. And then it's daytime all the time. And one extra family here. I'm gonna put them. Trading post is doing alright. What do I need here, really? At the moment, oh, definitely getting bread now. Excellent. Use more vegetables. These are still being upgraded. Really, what I'm waiting for here is my manor, which will take a little while. Because other than that, this town is doing well. It'll just be a matter of increasing population and making sure I don't run out of food. I could add a couple of plots with vegetable farms. So for vegetable, it's a bit different. Unlike for wheat and barley and such, you don't have a farm like this for vegetables. What you do is that you build a house, a burgage plot, and if the plot is large enough, they can grow vegetable in their backyard, and that will be your source of vegetable. But yeah, definitely worth grabbing on Steam, especially since it is pretty cheap. I've not checked the price lately. When it came out, it had a sale on. It was on a rebate. I don't think that's the case anymore. Yeah, right now it's back to 50 bucks Canadian, which was probably 35 to 40 US. So yeah, unfortunately the sale is over, but still worth it. Can I? Let's see if I can do something here. Export. Reroute. Maybe this will help. Make sure to trade only to my other town. Let's see if it works. What's my rule here? Trading. Keeping 35, so they should be exporting it. I can add. Oh, there we go. Add another hunter here, produce more meat, because the reason I'm focusing on meat here is because in this settlement there is a rich deposit, quote unquote, of game, so I can produce a lot more meat here than I can over there, which doesn't have a lot of animals. So I kind of want to overproduce here so that I can send the meat over there. Alright, so here I can use this as well. But I think here in Goldov I'm going to be focusing on trade and military. I do have that rich deposit which kind of changes things. So I'm going to start with this. I should have enough development points by the time my level of development is maxed out that I can get this, and this. That's what, 6 points? And it doesn't say, because you basically, I think you have, yeah, you have 6 levels of development. You have small village, medium village, large village, small town, medium town, and large town. Large town is the biggest settlement that you can build at present. And you can build it as big as you want. You can have 1,000 inhabitants if you want, but the progression ends at large town for now. New family in Goldov, perfect. 13, we do room for 15, so we have room for a couple more families in here. Berries are good, with some vegetable, and eggs are starting to increase as well, which is what I wanted. Can build a few more houses here. There is the tavern that I would want to build here in this area, close to the market. When here I can do other things, so I think I'm going to build a couple of plots here. And big backyards, and we can have vegetables here. Here we are, wheat coming, we have some flax for light and linen, with some barley. Do we put more people here to man these farms? Or I think I can take them from elsewhere. Like this. And go here. Close, that's fine.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes.
Won't have much choice but to add a few more houses here, honestly. Trying to avoid it because, well, I'm having trouble with food, so it feels counterproductive to add more people, more mouths to feed. But I think that's where we're at. So we're gonna add a couple of baggage plots here. And let's see if we can make them vegetable farms as well. There. There's another thing I have here in this settlement, which is lots of stone. Not super useful at the moment, but it will eventually be. It will be useful mainly when I want to upgrade my church and stuff like that. Stone has very limited use at the moment because you can't really build a huge castle. Because it's not in the game yet. Eventually it will be. Approval's good. Yeah, the only thing really that I have to fix is the productivity of the trade between my two towns, which is not where I would like it to be. They have money, so it's not a money problem.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Now with a bit of bread. Another thing I could do is build a pack station, which allows to exchange goods as opposed to buying or selling. Exchange goods between two towns. You can also try that. See if it will work better. Can try and barter between meat and bread. Yeah, they're not moving that meat as quickly as I would like.
Harry sell the finest wares in all the land.
What about you, Slennis? Where are you from?
If I have to spend another winter in Albert's farm, I like to freeze my balls off. That is why I keep me warm.
So they clearly have bought bread, but they don't seem to be selling meat. He's kind of leaving the map, I guess. So maybe it's the interior trade that doesn't work. So I guess I will allow foreign trade and see what happens.
carry this alone.
Okay, I have some veggies here. More of the same here. And we also expand these, because that means that we can have 2 families living on this plot, which means 2 families who will be attending to the garden. So we should produce more.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
All of these are chicken coops. We have a few goats in here somewhere. So I've set them to start production next year. So in theory, as soon as the harvesting season is finished, they will be plowing the field, plowing and sowing. But it doesn't always seem to work properly. Did I staff the malt house? I did. Done here. More. Oh, nope, wrong. Damn it. That is not what I meant to do. Sorry, I can change it after they're done building. I meant to put vegetables, not chicken. Selling clothes and shoes. Should probably sell them. We're selling shoes, and we're not selling clothes yet. Trade route, it's gonna cost a normal leg though. How's our pack station? Oh, just about finished. Perfect. Need a family. I need a mule. So, now we are sending red in exchange for meat.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
We're in other families? How did that happen?
You all know what that means. Why do I have to carry this alone?
We have loads of timber. Here. Harvest season should begin soon. All the fields are growing pretty nicely. I can add an ox here.
He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
We need more oxen for sure. Oh, bandit camp. Where are they? They are pretty far. It's just bandits though, so they'll be easy to deal with. Just gonna send a retinue. And you should make short work of these bandits. We finished here, we are perfect, let's switch. Probably won't produce anything until the next season though. But it's fine. Alright. Where's that camp? All the way over there. Run! I don't want them to run. Walk. I don't want them to be exhausted by the time they get to the enemy. That would not gonna work. Speed things up. There should be. We should begin to harvest as soon as September hits. Because then we'll be in autumn. There we go. Kuldorf is getting bigger. No, that's not what I wanted. We'll go over there.
My lord! March!
And it sounds like they have sold some meat and what bread in the process. So now we're at 269. Oh, so this is done. Which means we can start taxing people. I'm not gonna go crazy about it. And the tithe is basically a percentage of our excess food that we send to the church, and we get influence in exchange. Which is a good deal because influence is pretty important. Allows you to claim other territories. Oh, here. Okay, yeah, the fields. They are not done picking it all up. Alright, here we go. The bandits coming. We're ready for them. It's my retinue. There's Mr. Pink here. I named him that way because I gave him all pink clothes. we go. We are losing some crops because of the weather. Unfortunate, nothing we can do about it. And now they should be plowing as soon as the fields cycle, which they will when it hits November, I believe. I'm not starting to plow this one because we're still in this week, this year, so it's still wheat. Then it's gonna flip when the crops rotation takes effect. And there it is. Barley, wheat, fallow, perfect. That's exactly what I want. The two farmhouses should work as a team to cover all the fields. Here we have 2 oxen. Some stables here. We could add more stables, and for that first we need a hitching post. Hitching post, hitching post. Should be eating apples. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at all those apples. Now we're getting somewhere. So we're going to do the same thing here. We are sporting those apples here. We are keeping 100 of them. Over there we will be buying those apples. Import, we want 100. Let's see how it goes. More people here. Actually, let's expand.
Whoa, this is heavier than it looks.
Oh, the manor is done here. Now we should be able to add garrison tower and some walls. We need more planks, but it's fine. Oh, it's paused. There we go. I'm going back from the field. No, I haven't sent them back.
Infantry! Yes, sire!
That's where you need more fuel. Should have a woodcutter or two somewhere. This woodcutter disabled. Let's re-enable it. Let's up it here. We can take 1%, put them here. So yeah, I was saying earlier, this game is all about labor management. Alright, so we have 2 oxen plowing the fields. Oh, these are complete. Most excellent. Let's buy an ox. What happened here? Oh, lack of entertainment. We should have gotten some barley now. Yep, we have malt, so our breweries should be making some beer now. We have a couple of breweries somewhere. Brewery. Just one? I thought I had set up at least 2. Fletcher. Brewery. Oh, there's another. Okay, so we do have 2 breweries.
This is heavier than it looks.
Now we have. Okay, we definitely bought some meat. So that worked. And here we have definitely sold some meat, so that worked as well. Not very rich though. We need to start producing things that we can actually sell. Leather is an option. We go for commodities. We are importing beer. It's good. We need to build a tavern here as well. We can make boots. We should have some level 2 baggage plots that we can turn into. One of them at least we can turn into a cobbler. Can turn the other one into a joiner and make machine parts, like wooden parts that will be sold. Okay, they sell fairly easily. How's the meat situation? I think we are capped. We are for now. We're doing good on fuel. We might actually be able to sell some of that. Let's export some firewood. It's not, doesn't sell for much, but the quantity that we can sell makes up for it. Yeah, we can add these. So we are 19 and we're maxed out here. Let's build a couple more houses.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Bring this here, move that there. This is heavier than it looks.
Burn the house. That'll work.
Here we should be able to buy some firewood as well.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Full trade, okay, perfect. That's what we want. Alright, so this loud and almost finished sewing.
Warm and your home cozy.
Okay, this was not done. Only this one field was done. Barley field. But we are a bit understaffed, so that's not surprising. It's
Firewood.
I think we are actually going to end it here, folks. I know it's shorter than I usually go for. I try to go for longer streams, but I am really tired. And the fact is that there's nobody here but me, at least according to the data. So it's just one of those days, which is totally fine. I don't usually care about the numbers, but that coupled with the fact that I'm really tired and feel like I need a nap, I'm going to end the stream here. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure if it will be more Manor Lords or if we'll go back to EQ2, because definitely EQ2 was very nice for us yesterday, and it is a beta that we of course want to continue. But yeah, thank you for being here, everybody, and for the support, and we will be back next time.